Alright, this is the first time I'm trying this type of setup for Meathead Science 101, so hopefully it comes out okay. The question this week had to do with soy protein or soy milk. And you gotta always realize where some of these studies or some of these reports that say certain things are good for you are coming from. You call it conspiracy, whatever you want, but people that are saying soy is good for you is the research is being funded by the soy companies. So the dangers of using soy in your diet, you potentially increase your estrogen, which can increase fat and recurrence of cancer. So men, this is definitely not what you want. You don't want increased estrogen. You want increased testosterone. You can inhibit your thyroid hormone synthesis. Low thyroid equals fatter. Don't want it. Studies show that it can decrease your cognitive function, meaning your mental acuity and whatnot, and thinking, memory, creativity. Definitely a no-no with that. And it's a no-no with breast cancer survivors, as it may actually increase the risk of the return of the cancer. So we put a big dash through soy. So if we look over here, so men, if you want to increase your testosterone, which you do, I'm assuming, you don't want high estrogen levels. That's a female hormone. Anybody that's been on steroids or testosterone before, they can tell you as well that when they first come off and estrogen is raised, because estrogen increases in proportion to testosterone, so the testosterone drops, estrogen stays up, they're going to feel terrible until they get that balance back. So the last thing you want to do, especially if you're a natural guy or athlete and you're trying to increase your performance and muscle mass, the last thing you want to do is increase anything or put anything in your diet that's going to raise estrogen. Read the labels carefully. Again, if there's a risk of breast cancer, females in your family, stay away from soy. And females, as you get older and the weight metabolism starts to come down a little bit and you start packing on some fat in the thighs, cellulite in the butt, the last thing you want is impaired thyroid function. And men, remember this from Fight Club. You got Meatloaf with his bitch tits there. It was a big time juicer supposedly in the movie, and then what happened when his estrogen levels were made higher over time and his testosterone function was impaired. Got bitch tits. We don't want that, okay? Definitely don't want that. Let's see if we can make that an arrow. Not what you want. So let's go in closing here. I'll put what I recommend as far as, you guys can make that shape out. As far as milk, if you're going to have any, number 1, raw milk. 2, almond milk. 3, coconut milk. And coconut milk actually has medium chain triglycerides, like coconut oil, which is a great energy source for your body, especially if you're doing a lower carbohydrate diet. So definitely try to put some coconut milk in your diet. And the reason I'm putting almond milk, coconut milk, we'll even put rice milk, then I'm going to put pasteurized / homogenized milk down here is because we actually, if you have, hold on one second guys, trying to make more room for you. If you actually, I'm reading the whole book on this right now, the pasteurized homogenized milk. The last thing you want in your diet is something that's basically dead animal or something that's going to destroy all the good proteins. If I was going to give you chicken or turkey or beef and I told you all the proteins were not altered, of course you're going to have higher sensitivity and allergy to it. It's not going to be as effective in your body. It's a foreign substance. And this is what's going on in pasteurized, homogenized milk. I definitely recommend raw milk. If you go to the Weston A price, so let's put that up here for you guys. Weston A Price Foundation. If you look that up, okay, you could find a provider somewhere in your area, most likely, that will provide you with raw milk. The benefits are amazing. I'm up 7 pounds, as I've been writing about. Very anabolic, fully intact, much higher levels of vitamin C. The phosphatase is much more optimal, meaning you're going to get much better calcium absorption. So definitely raw milk if you can. So I'm going off on a rant about something different, but let's go. Last thing we want in here is soy milk. Okay, so I'm going to put a big X through that one too. Last thing we want is soy milk. Definitely want the whoops, that didn't come out right. But you guys get my point. So the last thing you want over here too are these men. Stay away from, I don't know why it's not working. But you guys get my point. So that's Meathead Science 101 for the week. Definitely if you're going to rank your milk, you got raw milk, almond milk, coconut milk, rice milk, pasteurized, homogenized milk, and then soy milk. Dangers of soy down here. Share this with people, please. Let them know that they're being fooled with all the soy propaganda. And feel free to post questions. I'll be looking for you guys next week. Peace.